Hey guys and dolls, and welcome into another video. My name is Jason and I'm going to be giving you guys some incredible plays this week to look out for on the stock market to add to your radar. Some of our plays have been performing extremely well, so I just want to go through some of the plays from last week. Our Jumia technology play, guys, that we did actually call out on this channel at the bottom of $28. I actually personally put some more shares in, and again we are now sitting at $47. So if you did catch that, then congratulations guys, because you would be up over 65%, which is absolutely amazing. Another one of our plays that we did call out on this channel was when NNDM did actually bottom down below that $8, and if you did manage to catch us on the dip when it was around that $6.50, you would now be sitting up about 90% in your position and you would be sitting at $11. So congratulations if you did catch that NNDM play. And guys, you know that I actually did start to take profits on our Mara play, our crypto play. Again, I do have a price target on this at the end of the year for $65 to $75, so I'm really not worried about the short-term noise of this, but I did actually decide to capitalize on this just because I feel this is going to have another pullback. We can see just how volatile Bitcoin is, and if we come down onto the RSI, we can see that we do have these big swings up and these big swings down, and it is very consistent. So I actually did sell up here when it was at the top, and I am expecting a new retracement down, and then I'm going to hopefully add into my position. If we do come back in Mara anywhere around below that $35 range and below, I will start to load up my boat. So it's just a matter of waiting for those pullbacks. So congratulations there to anyone that did catch some of our plays that we did call out on this channel last week, because you would have made an absolute killing in the stock market. And I just want to say before I go into our plays today, guys, if you do find value at any point, then please hit that like button. That's all I ask for the return of this work. And if you are new, welcome to the channel. I would love to have you with us. This family of investors are incredible. We have built an incredible community, and my Patreon is going to be starting this week. So hit that big red subscribe button below and join this family of investors. So guys, we can see that the SPY is actually up on green right now in the pre-markets. We did actually come down to all-time highs, and we are in a state of consolidation. We do actually have the Fed coming out this week on Tuesday or Wednesday, and they are going to be doing a speech, and again this is going to all be due to inflation. So if we do get any good news there, then we can expect the stock market to rally. But if we do have those interest rates and the fear of the bond yields rising still, then again we are going to see a small retraction back in the market. So I will be sure, as you guys know, to keep you informed on this channel. Now the first stock that I want to be talking about is actually relating to Bitcoin, guys, because JP Morgan did actually come out just a few weeks ago and they said that investors could make Bitcoin 1% of their portfolio. Now guys, as the year goes on, we are going to see more bullish articles for the price of Bitcoin, and you guys can see if I go back onto the charts that grayscale Bitcoin is actually sitting up near all-time highs of around that $50 price range the time I'm making this video. Now I have drawn a channel out in the Bitcoin play, and I am expecting some kind of retracement back, hopefully towards that 100 on the SMA line. If we can actually find a pullback and we do retest onto that 100 or perhaps the 200 SMA, and we go below that $45,000 mark, then again we are going to see those plays, as I spoke about before, our lovely Marathon Patent Group, ticker symbol MARA, and our RIOT blockchain group, which is ticker symbol RIOT, hopefully have those pullbacks as well to that 100 or the 200 SMA, in which case that would be a great place to start loading up our boats again, and we can go long with Bitcoin. Guys, you guys know that I do have a price target on Bitcoin at the end of the year to £100,000. Now guys, this is just an estimate. Bitcoin is very, very, very volatile, so please note that if you are going to trade Bitcoin, then you have to be able to stomach volatility, because it is not for everyone. If you haven't considered putting Bitcoin into your portfolio, then again it is something that you could potentially look into. I actually hold right now about 10% of Bitcoin into my portfolio, because I do believe that this is going to be a multi-10x multi-bagger stock, and I am really bullish that this could potentially be worth just under £500,000 per Bitcoin in about the coming decade. So guys, I do not want to miss out on this opportunity, and I have actually been loading up on Bitcoin every time we do see a big drop back in that share price. And again, if you don't have access to trade crypto, then what you can do is you can actually go into those plays that are related to Bitcoin, those plays like Marathon Patent Group, the plays like RIOT blockchain, and the plays like Hive, HIVE is the ticker symbol, because they are associated with the price of Bitcoin, because they are crypto mining plays. They have crypto mining facilities, so what they are doing is they are mining that blockchain and that crypto asset, and every time they mine, guys, the more Bitcoin that they have, then the more price price goes up with the stock. So obviously, if you want to correspond to that in a safer way and invest in a stock rather than the Bitcoin, then again, you can use that to your advantage by putting some money into these plays. But guys, know that these are very, very volatile plays, so they are not for the weak-hearted to not be able to stomach. Just again, pointing that out to you because again, these plays could easily have 10 to 15% pullbacks on any day, and you just don't know when that is going to happen. But I always see this as a big fat buying opportunity, and that is when I'm going to be loading up my boat. So that is just some plays there to put on your radar just to start off with. And again, none of this is financial advice. These are just my thoughts and opinions, and that is what I'm doing with my money. I just want to give you guys as much education and entertainment on this channel. So guys, some of the new plays right now to potentially add into the portfolio. Now, right now, I have actually added some shares of Osprey Technology Acquisition. So if you do want a full breakdown about what they do, then guys, I would recommend this video above now. It is an incredible video that I did actually bring out this weekend, and they are a SPAC merger, and they are going to be merging with BLACKSKY. Now, I do think that this could be another 10x opportunity. This company are working with artificial intelligence and US governments and armies around the world, and they have incredible data and software in the sky. They are actually going to be installing satellites in space, and I think getting this right now anywhere below that $12 range is going to be an incredible opportunity moving forward into the future. Now, I do not expect this price to move sharply up or down because the merger is not due to take place, guys, until July this year. So again, it is just about adding a few shares of this onto your radar and then seeing how this plays out over the coming months before we do have that announcement on the merger. And again, we do see this share price move up for SFTW, which is for Osprey Technology Acquisition. So another stock that I want to add to your radar is CuriosityStream. Now, again, if you do want more information on CuriosityStream, I did make a video out, I think, on Thursday last week, which did not get that many views, guys. So I would really recommend watching it because if you haven't seen that video, it is an incredible insight into the CEO, John Hendricks, who made the Discovery Channel and what CuriosityStream do. They are growing revenues over 87% year on year, and they are over doubling their subscriber account, guys, every single year for the last 5 years. Last year alone, they actually included another 13 million subscribers, and guys, this company could be set to dominate and take over streaming revenues such as Netflix, Roku, and Amazon Prime, because they are also in partnership with all of those top leading companies in the streaming service. So guys, this company is very underlooked right now, and I think that this could be a really nice potential place to get in. If we do actually have any further pullbacks in the share price, especially towards that 200 SMA, and we can load our boat below that $15, then this is going to be a lovely stock, and I think that this is easily going to be a $30 stock by the end of the year. And again, coming into the next 5 years, if we continue to load up in profits over 87% year on year in revenue growth and double that subscriber count, which this company are set to do, then guys, this could be over a $100 stock very easily in the next 2 to 3 years. And I'm just letting you know that this could be another 10x stock potential. So again, check out that video if you haven't seen it already. I think CuriosityStream is a stock that a lot of investors are currently not talking about, and why, I have absolutely no idea. I think that this play is extremely undervalued, and again, I can't wait to load up my boat on any more pullbacks in that share price, especially if we do have any dips below that $15 price range. So again, I think anywhere right now below that $17 is fine, but as I always say, guys, make sure to stay diverse and never go fully into your position. If you are going to buy into any of these stocks, what I would be doing is I would not be loading up 100% of my money right here. I would be waiting for a pullback, say, to this level of entry, and then I would be putting in and deploying, say, another 25%. And on my original start here, maybe I would do about a 40% intake just to start my position, and then again, I would start to load up 10% here, 10% here on any drops that we do have in those share prices. And eventually, when I do have a nice big drop back, if that was ever to happen like we did have here, then that is when I would start to load up my full position, and maybe I would deploy about 50%. So guys, that is just to let you know what I am doing there. Always make sure to keep that dry powder on the side, guys, because if we do in fact ever have another extreme market pullback of volatility, then at least you guys will have 20% powder on the sidelines, so that if we do actually have those sharp declines and any stock does tank below another 25% from its current share price, then you guys will have that 20% powder that you will be able to deploy into the market. Again, that will leave the cash position very weak, but it is about taking advantage of opportunities in the market, guys, when we see them. And it is no good trying to buy in at all-time highs on green days when a stock has pushed up, because that is going to maximize your risk. You always want to get into a stock once we do have those big pullbacks, and there is less risk associated because you are buying in at those low dips. And as I have mentioned before on my channel, guys, on the SPY, if you were to have bought in on every single dipping opportunity that I can circle right here just from looking at the 4-hour chart, you would have lowered your risk over the course of the last year absolutely tremendously, because you would have bought in when prices were in fact at their lowest. And look at how, if you had bought in here back this time last year, how far you would have come up. Actually, that's just in November. You would have been up a lot, guys, on the S&P 500, about 25%. So, guys, that is just there to point out to you some information about how you should be chasing those buying the opportunity dips. That's what I'm doing. Again, none of this is financial advice, but this is just for education, and that is what I'm doing with my money. Now, guys, the fintech revolution is absolutely no joke. Cathie Wood is extremely bullish on the fintech space, and you guys know that I think banks are going to be a value trap in the next few years. She does hold Square and PayPal at her #1 holding spot right now in her ARK-F ETF. Now, if you would like to get in on some of these plays, then guys, there is a new SPAC that is going to be merging shortly, which is going to be in acquisition with SoFi, and they are going to go public. Chamath is taking this public in one of his acquisitions with IPOE. Now, the value of this is going to be set to be 8.65 billion, and guys, this company are already having major revenues. Unlike a lot of SPACs out there that do actually announce what is happening, this company are actually going to be very profitable, and they have great revenue set in the projections of the next coming years. So IPOE is going to be an absolute dominating stock, in my opinion, in the fintech revolution. And again, I am actually starting to load up right now on some shares anywhere below that $19 price range. If we do have any further pullbacks, then again, I will start to load my boat even more, because I think that this could easily be a triple-digit multi-bagger stock in the next 3 or 4 years. And guys, it is going to be amazing to have this player inside my portfolio, because this stock is a disruptive, innovative stock, and I love disruptive innovation. So IPOE will again allow you to have more diversification inside your portfolio, and I will be looking for any pullbacks in this share price, and again, those retests down onto about the 30 or 40 level on the RSI. Now, guys, something to teach you guys really quick, a quick tip. Again, if you have made it this far, I just want to say thank you. Be sure to hit that like button if you have found value at any point, because it really does help out with the YouTube algorithm. If a stock does go below that 30 on the RSI, guys, I tend not to buy it until it does start to curl back up, because there's no good buying in here when a stock could still be falling all the way down to here. You want to wait until it does retouch up back into that 30, and then that is when you want to start to buy in with the position. Again, this is not financial advice, but this is just some education for you guys as to how to use the RSI indicator best, because that is what I found from experience, and that's how I capitalize on all of my trades. Now, another stock that I do think does have 10x potential. I have done a full breakdown on this stock, so if you would like more information, then be sure to check out this video above now. This stock is called TDOC, and our star queen, Cathie Wood, has been loading up her boat at every given opportunity. She even loaded up the boat on Friday, and she bought more shares into some of her ETFs, guys. So this stock is going to be no joke. This is going to be a market leader, and I think that this stock is going to be an $800 stock in the next few years ahead. So right now, we are getting a lovely share price pullback of about 50% since its all-time highs, and that was just about a month and a half ago. So guys, if you haven't got TDOC, then again, this is another sector in healthcare that could be worth looking into. So don't forget to put this stock on your radar, and if you do see any further level of weakness below that 190, especially sitting towards that $180 to $170 price range, then this is going to be a place to definitely deploy some of that dry powder, because I think that this stock is going to be an absolute leader with that artificial intelligence system, because they are as a merger with Livorno, and you guys need to watch that video if you haven't, because it is full jam-packed with information about how I think TDOC is going to destroy a lot of the healthcare service, because they have got such advanced artificial intelligence. And Cathie Woods thinks that artificial intelligence is going to be worth 30 trillion, guys, by the time that the next 5 to 10 years come, moving through into artificial intelligence. And if you look at the golden age of how the internet was created, how many more jobs were created because of the internet. Look at massive companies like Microsoft, for example, how that's created trillions of dollars, Apple as well. So you can see that artificial intelligence is also going to allow new companies to open and new companies to boom. And current companies like TDOC that are involved with artificial intelligence systems because of their merger with Livorno, you guys know this company could absolutely explode. So be sure to check out any of those videos that I have mentioned. As a bonus pick for you guys know I am extremely bullish on the stock of Hyliion, and again, this is in the EV space. They have the infrastructure, guys, set up right now to actually deploy their entire fleet if they were to, in fact, have it ready today. Unlike other companies like Tesla, like Nikola, all those companies right now, guys, they cannot at all put their products on the road because their charging infrastructures are not in place. This company take on, you know, half EV and they take on half fossil fuel. So they are going to be that middleman, that barrier to entry to get into the EV sector. Hyliion is extremely undervalued. And again, a lot of people are scared to invest in Hyliion simply because of the Nikola scare when that bubble did burst all the way back at around July and September last year, when we did see those highs of about $52. That Nikola bubble burst and we had that gigantic sell-off, and a lot of people have since been very, very scared to put their money on these SPACs, because I'm telling you, this play is extremely undervalued, and I have been buying Hyliion with every single dipping opportunity that we get. And in a few months time, I think that this stock is going to retest those highs of about $24, and by the end of the year, guys, this is easily going to be a $30 stock. Moving into the future, this stock is going to dominate, and I do see this at a $60 to $65 evaluation in the coming 3 to 4 years. And again, this is just me being conservative. I think that it could probably run up even more depending on how much of the market share they do get. So guys, that wraps up the video for today. I really do hope that you did enjoy this video. If you did, then please give this video a huge fat like for me. Hit that big red subscribe button if you did make it this far. I hope that you guys have a fantastic week ahead in the markets. Stay safe, stay green, and stay positive. As I always say on my channel, I hope to see you guys back here soon for some more content on investing. My name is Jason. Take care, and I'll see you guys soon. Ciao.